Hey, what is going on, everybody? You already know it's 9:30. It's Wednesday night. It's prime time. My name is Paul Smith. With that is Dave. You're on the other showstopper. You're listening to 215 Boys. What's going on, brother?
How are you, man?
I'm hyped up. I'm over the loss. I'm over the loss, Dave. It's Christmas season. I can't let it get to me. So I'm moving forward, brother. I'm moving forward. I'm not
I,
the. I'm not. I'm not dwelling, brother. I'm not dwelling.
I,
Okay.
I'm totally with you. I'm over the loss too. It took a couple days, but that's okay. Things happen, It's just
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just move on.
Yeah, after the game, Dave, it's like you had internet issues, of course, in Philly, and up here we're getting a lot of snow too. So thank God we really didn't do the post game show because I was a little pissed off that night. I think if it was a little bit light outside, I would have revved up the chainsaw with the custom trees down. But Dave, it is what it is. We'll
Yeah,
have the game, but
it,
I'm
it, it
over it.
was poor. It was poor that night too. It was coming down pretty good. So I was like, I just kept going in and out. I'm like, no, not going to happen tonight. So
Yeah, I hear you. We talked about it. Your internet was bad. Mine's like shoddy up here too because all the snow. Like we got 4 inches of snow today, so it's kind of getting there, of course. But Dave, let's recap last week, man.
up
Let's
in
talk about.
Johnstown, getting some snow.
Yeah, we got some snow. I mean, let's see, like 2 nights. Well, last week we got like 4 inches of snow. Then when it all melted, then we got like four again. And next week we're calling for about 6 inches. So all I want is a white Christmas. I haven't seen a white Christmas in
Oh, dude,
so long. So
that's not going to happen this year. I'm not seeing that. Well, maybe for you, but not for us. We're not going to
for
get that.
definitely for us. Hey, Linda, how you doing? Thanks for checking us out.
Linda, what's up, girl? Thanks for checking in.
Thank
Appreciate
you, Linda.
it.
Appreciate it. How you been? Hopefully, we'll get to Merry Christmas wishes. But if you're not on by then, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Hope you have
Happy
a great.
holidays, Linda. Thanks for checking
Definitely,
in.
definitely. But Dave, let's talk about this, man. 31
Oh,
to 10. 31
ugh,
10, Dave. Who
ugh,
would have thought? Who
ugly.
would have thought, Dunk, whatever you want to say, Dave? What do you want to say?
It was the James Cook show, is what it was.
2 words,
It,
James Cook.
it was the James Cook show. It's all it was. What's it called? Didn't even do anything. The big man himself,
But
Mister
he
Number
didn't.
12.
But Josh Allen didn't have to do anything. When you have James Cook doing, 25 carries, 179 yards, a passing TD, a rushing TD, what more do you need when you have a back that runs almost, Dave, almost, okay, how many yards? 179 and 42 receiving, 230 yards, all-purpose yards by one freaking guy?
Well, if you had Stephon Diggs for fantasy, you didn't get many points. That's for sure.
You didn't have anything. Remember last week, Dave, when we talked about it, remember I said, we had some viewers say, don't worry about James Cook. I told you I was really worried about James Cook.
You did say that, and the funny part was we stopped the pass very well. We can't stop the run. That's the problem. So and then they figured it out real quick.
And remember what I told you, Dave? I was like, I'm kind of worried about this game because the running game, Dallas does give up a lot of, yards off the ball here.
They do.
And James Cook is one of those backs at home that thrives. Last week he didn't have the best game, but he's playing for that because you understand that like his running backs behind him are going to get the ball as well. So Latavius Murray's been on his back breathing. So James Cook had to have a big game, and God, did he have a big game?
Oh,
Linda,
he had a
Merry
huge
Christmas.
game.
Linda says Merry Christmas to us as well. Thank you,
Linda,
appreciate
thank you
that.
so much. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
that.
Thank you.
That means
Hope
a lot.
Santa's good to you. Hope Santa's good to you.
Yeah, Santa's coming to town, baby.
I hope so. Shit. I've been a good boy all year, so he better come see me.
You better be.
You know what, Dave? Hey, listen, I'm being a good boy up here. I've learned to eat a lot of crow and be nice to people that I can't stand. I love you, everybody I can't stand. So I've been a good boy all year. But Dave, at the end of the show, we're gonna have a little Christmas fun. We're gonna talk about our top 5 Christmas movies. We're gonna talk about some things like that, Christmas traditions.
Absolutely.
That's what it's about.
Got some Christmas fun. Christmas is around the corner.
Oh yeah. But you know what? I tell you one thing. I hope Santa doesn't do one thing this year, Dave.
What's that?
Go to the freaking James Cook's house because he don't need. He already got a Christmas wish last week, brother. Like come on.
This is true. This is true.
But Dave, what happened, Dave? I mean,
what happened? I think we. You know what? I think we saw the Buffalo Bills team that we were supposed to see during the regular season. That original.
That's a good.
That's
point.
what I thought.
That's a good point. I mean,
because this is the Buffalo Bills team that you were going to see that was supposed to look like they were supposed to look like going into September.
Well, in the beginning, Dave, they with James Brady, when he came back to the OC spot there, they've opened up. Josh Allen has become because Josh Allen ran the ball pretty damn good too this week too. He had some good runs, 24 yards carries, but he kept the sticks moving, of course, which you had to supply with that too with his running ability. But Dave, they went back to old school running here. Buffalo Bills running first, and that's what we've seen. Pound the ball. And Dave, I tell you what, there was one word I used all over Facebook last week, all over Twitter, and it was called the Dallas Cowboys got manhandled.
Without a shadow of a doubt, we got manhandled. No doubt.
My
There's
God.
not even a question. But I think we went in there with winning 5 in a row, having the confidence level that we did. I don't think we expected James Cook to have the game that he did.
Of course not.
That's for sure. And I don't think Dan Quinn had us ready for that situation, because I think with Josh Allen, because he has such a great arm and he can pass the ball a lot. And I think we went in there wanting defending the pass and not the run. And then, like I said, we saw the Buffalo Bills team that's a Super Bowl contender of what we saw of that Buffalo Bills team on Sunday.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. Of course, we shut down the pass. Only 7 completions down there for 94 yards total.
Right.
Diggs have got 5 targets out of 4, 7 caught balls. But my thing is, like, okay, it wasn't just the first quarter, Dave, that they ran. It was first quarter, second, third, and fourth, all throughout the game. Still, there's got to be some adjustments made, Dave. And Dan Quinn is a genius on that defensive side. I'm a little pissed off at him because of the fact that James Cook ran that ball all over the first quarter. Right down the field, driving, off tackle, between tackles, whatever you want to call it, he ran. There was no defense adjustments, Dave. I understand you don't want to give up the deep ball to this Buffalo Bills team. I understand that. But, Dave, why didn't we make the adjustments? You know what? Bring the extra man in the box. Bring the safety down. Come down to inside the box. Play that 8-man box. Play that 9-man box, because they're not throwing the ball. No adjustments is what I'm talking about.
Even when it looked like we were stopping them from the middle, they even went to the outside and we couldn't stop them there either. So either way you looked at it, we were just
exactly.
It was just a bad day for everybody.
100%, 100%. I mean, it was bad overall. Hey, listen, it's a learning stick. I see what we did, but Eddie Pratchett checking in. Hey, what's going on, Eddie? How you doing,
Eddie?
brother?
What's up, Eddie? I like to talk to you, Eddie.
My thing is, Dave, okay, we all know that, after week 14, 15 to 18 here, we all know this is when it comes down to the season here. This is where teams are going to show you what they are. What scares me, Dave, going forward is one thing. Going to playoff football, the last 3 or 4 weeks of the season here, going into playoff mode, you're going to see teams play physical, play smash mouth football. And if this was anything what I seen last week, Dave, I'm a little scared, because when we play big teams with good offensive linemen that show up to play with heart, Dave, they can run the ball on us. We can defend the pass, but Dave, pick your poison. If you want to defend the pass, they get a good running back, they're going to run the ball on you.
I totally agree. It scares me too. I can't. I have to be honest. Hey,
Mr. Matt Klein checking in. He's one of the part of the 215 boys as well. Matt, hopefully all's going well with you.
His ears must have been ringing because we were talking about him earlier.
Matt,
hello, sir.
Doing good, brother. Definitely.
Hope everything is well with you.
Yeah, Matt says no adjustments for Cook. I just said that, Matt. I'm shaking about
saying the same thing.
I'm really shaking about that. I mean, like I said, Dave, if it's one quarter, I can understand that you made adjustments going second, third, and fourth. But Dave, it wasn't just one quarter. It was 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3,
constant,
and 4.
Constant.
It's funny. Every time we got a third down, every time you turn around, it was first down. I was like, oh my Lord.
Eddie brings a great point there too. I mean, I talked about Donovan Wilson, Javon Curse being on an MIA card, and Michael Gallup. But, man, I tell you what, I understand somebody got ran over this week, and it was Micah Parsons too.
That too. Are they wasting Marquise Bell? I mean, think about it.
Well, the thing is, we'll talk about Marquise Bell. I'll answer your question real quick about Marquise Bell before I forget that. Dave, when you're 190 pounds, 200-pound linebacker playing this physical football against the big teams, like an offensive line like that shows up, you're going to get manhandled. If they can run over Parsons, believe me, they're going to run over a 200-pound back like a safety like Marquise Bell. So he had no business being in a box. I'd rather bring a Donovan Wilson, a Curse down the box, a hitter, than put Marquise Bell going back to his position playing safety. That's what I'm
saying. I mean, I'm confused with Micah though. I really am. Like, he wants to be an edge rusher. He doesn't want to be a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where to go with it.
No, I get it, because he is a fundamental player. He's a position player. He's great at what he does, edge, linebacker, wherever he wants to play. But Dan Quinn has utilized that all season, Dave. They put him in positions to play outside linebacker, jack linebacker, middle linebacker, over the nose tackle, wherever he may be. He looks for those assignment footballs where the matchup that benefits him. This week, there was no holes, Dave. There was nothing to get through. The one thing I didn't see this week, Dave, throughout week 1 through wherever, 14 it was last going preseason here, Dave, the one thing that they did, they ran a lot of stunts and twists. I didn't see one freaking stunt or twist this week.
No, not neither.
It was
No.
man-on-man football, up, 5-on-5 football, and you're not going to win playing 5-on-5. You got to have that edge rusher come in and either run in a twist. That's how DeMarcus Lawrence gets through. That's how Gallimore gets through. That's how all these players get through. I did not see that this week, Dave.
No, we didn't see it at all. No.
Eddie's shaking his head. Eddie, I'm still shaking my head,
brother. Eddie, we're still shaking our head.
No, exactly.
But my question is, what is with this team on the road? I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Okay, I don't. Okay, Eddie, we'll get into the Miami game. We'll definitely talk about that in a couple seconds.
We'll talk. Yeah.
My thing is being outside, Dave. Okay, of course, Little League, we never play in domes. Of course, we always play outside. In the environment. But Dallas, I've always said this, man. I hate the one thing that we play in a dome. Beautiful stadium, Dave. We've been there before. We've been there live before.
Yep, beautiful.
Dave, I understand it's a beautiful stadium, but brother, you got to play outside in the elements to get ready for this physical football coming into the season here.
I know.
You play these teams that play outside. I mean, granted, I understand some teams suck playing outside and they play in their outside atmosphere, but you got to approach this when we're playing at 60-degree, 80-degree, 70-degree weather. That's, I want to say, controlled atmosphere, Dave. Then you go outside. Yes, you're playing on turf, Buffalo's turf, but Dave, there's a difference between a 40-degree turf and a 70-degree turf.
I'm still trying to figure out how we did not get that block punt. How did he miss that? I mean, he was there. It was there for the taking.
Yeah, I know, Dave, but would that really matter?
He jumped. I get it. He jumped. If he never jumped, he would have had it. You know what I'm saying?
Matt says, I feel like we were looking past the Bills and looking at Miami instead of playing one game at a time. I do in a way, Matt. Honestly, I feel what you're saying there. But I don't consider anything being 10-3 ever being a trap game looking forward because you got to keep pace with the Eagles. The Eagles gave us a bone this week, of course.
They did.
But my thing is, you might have looked forward, you might have looked ahead, but after that first quarter, you're freaking in all a Super Bowl loser Dan Quinn that got there. You know what you're going to do. Make the proper adjustments.
Right,
even McCarthy didn't make the adjustments, Dave.
Well, let's put it in perspective too. Buffalo's playing for their playoff lives, so they came in there they had nothing to lose.
So were we, Dave.
Well, true, but we already made the playoffs before the game started.
I don't play for a 5 seed.
No, I'm just saying that was the scenario at the time. But I'm saying my point being is Buffalo played their ass off that day, and we didn't. That's all I got.
Who do you blame for that?
Coach.
Which one?
Both.
Thank you, Dave. Now the Grinch is coming out. You're finally being a Grinch like me, Dave. Thank you.
I have a question for you too. Who would you rather have as defensive coordinator? Now I was thinking about this last night, and it really threw my mind. Rod Marinelli, or Dan Quinn.
This defense is flying. This is a speed demon defense. This is Dan Quinn's 11 hats on the ball. Marinelli was the same type coach, but what was the coach that they had? The defensive back coach, the black guy that we had that never got a job.
Oh yeah. I can't think of his name.
He actually made that secondary a lot better. Marinelli was a blitzing
to me.
guy,
I think
but he wasn't.
Dan Quinn's a little softer than Marinelli to me. Marinelli was like, it's my way or the highway.
But I get that. I understand that. I'd rather have Dan Quinn where everybody buys into the system, Dave. If I'm a hard ass on you, I say, Dave, we're going to do the show this way. I don't care if you like it. We're doing it this way. You're going to do it, but you hate it. I want that coach. If I come in here and say, Dave, this is how we're going to do the show. What do you think? Hey, listen, this benefits us. This benefits me. This benefits the other 10 guys we on the team. Let's go play as a team. Let's make a great show. That's what Dan Quinn is. Everybody buys into that system. Buys into the system.
I'm not taking away from that. I think they're both great defensive coordinators. Don't get me wrong. I was the Marinelli guy myself because just the way when he got mad, he told you, come on, do it this way,
Matt says, I seen a report that Jerry Jones called out McCarthy saying it was his fault. I agree. It falls on him 100%.
Well, McCarthy knows that. He's aware of it, and he knows. He knows.
100%, man. To me, if I'm in that locker room, I'm saying, hey, listen, we're 10-3. That other team is 10-3. The Eagles, who would have thought, they would have lost these 2 games back to back here. So we're in contention here. I don't care that everybody looks on the internet. We clinched today. I don't give a damn about that.
Right, but it's a 2-way race right now. Is what it is.
I don't look at it that way. I don't look at it that way because of the fact that if we went out, the Eagles have already lost one game. Okay, so if Dallas wins out, they win the division.
That's
Eagles
true.
win out, Dallas wins division. So it's all for yourself right now. What I like to say is you're controlling your own destiny.
Play who's in front of you and win. That's
right.
it.
That's what you got to take care of business. You can't look for, past any team.
I'm with you with that. Believe me, I am. You play who's in front of you. But like I said at the beginning of the show, Buffalo came out with a vengeance. They just did.
Well, that's Dave. What do I always say? You've known me for years now. What do I always say? A wounded animal is the most dangerous animal.
It's the most dangerous animal. Yeah, absolutely.
Because you know what? What are they doing? They're fighting for their lives, brother. Nobody gives them a chance. To be a playoff contender. Miami's winning. They're going to be out of it. Miami holds the tiebreaker.
Buffalo's been up and down all season, though. We've been seeing that. I mean, sometimes they're great, but when they play at home, they're tough to beat.
I mean, that's our bugaboo. When we go away from home, we're a different team. We see.
We're 3-4 on the road.
That's not good. 3-4.
I'm not saying it's not. You're right. It's absolutely bad. I get it.
Yep. Eddie says it should fall on Dan Quinn too. No, I agree with that. Eddie, 100%. I agree with that too because of the fact we know Dan Quinn is assignment football. He makes adjustments. We've seen that all year where we look bad in the first half, we come in the second half. It's a flip the script thing with Dan Quinn. This week, there was no answer for James Cook at all. Why don't you bring down the extra safety in the box? You're not throwing the ball. If you get beat by the deep ball, you get beat by the deep ball. Stop what they do best. They were running the ball. Bring the extra safety down. Bring a safety blitz. Bring some stunts. Bring some twists. There was nowhere to be found. It was just like, okay, Dan Quinn seen a ghost and said, I've never seen this before. What do I do? That's what I felt.
Yeah, that's probably how Dan Quinn felt in the booth too.
Scared me. One of my good friends checking in, Matt Dugan. What's going on, Matt? Let me tell you a story
Matt.
about Matt. It's Christmas season. I want to give a little shout out to Matt real quick. Two things.
Okay.
Matt Dugan. I've known Matt. I've coached him for football for many years. Matt will probably give me an LOL on this one after that. I have to say this. I used to be the head coach for our football team for many years. Matt was one of my running backs. He actually wasn't my running back. I put him in a game one time. We were losing or winning, whatever. I forgot what it was. Put him in. I called the perfect play for him to score. His first touchdown ever. Open lane, clear run to the end zone. This son of a bitch falls on the ground. Matt,
wow.
I know it was the turf monster. The grass was not cut. It was not legally cut. We know that. Matt's awesome. I've known him for many years. Has a beautiful wife now and a son as well. So
what was it wet? That's why he slipped?
You know what? I'm going to make him happy. I'm going to say it was snowing, which it really wasn't.
Well, there you go. He probably slipped.
There it is. There's the emoji, Matt. I love your brother like my own son, brother.
See, Matt, I'm defending you, man. I'm on your side.
And you know what? I got, Dave, I want to say something as this show goes on here. I do want to say, I was going to say my shout outs for last, but Matt holds a very, very close place in my heart. He really does.
Good to know.
Dave, on December 22nd, 2017 is a bad time for me. Okay.
Yes, I do.
A lot of people don't know that I tried committing suicide. Okay.
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
Matt Dugan saved my life.
Wow.
He came in my window and cut the thing off my neck and saved my goddamn life.
Way to go, Matt. Good job.
So, Matt, I appreciate you, brother. God put you on this reason for many reasons, and I appreciate you, brother, like a son, brother. I want to say that to you 100%.
Good job, Matt.
Thank you. And I'll even say, you know what? Screw your Eagles, okay? Just like you're an Eagles fan, I'll say screw your Eagles. You know what? Hey, go fly, Eagles fly. Hey, it's Christmas time. I'm in the giving mood, brother.
I can't say that, Matt. Sorry. I'm on your side with that for that one.
Matt says, "Love you, Paul. I love you too, brother. You already know that.
It's all good."
Yep. Matt Klein says, "Doesn't the tiebreaker come down to difficulty of schedule wins?"
That would actually go to the Eagles. You're right, Matt. It would.
It doesn't though. It goes to conference play first.
I thought it was scheduled.
It goes to division first, and then goes to conference play. Which now, if for some reason somehow there is a Santa Claus out there, and the Eagles do lose somehow to the Cardinals, then we actually go to the next
or the Giants.
Down. Or the Giants, because we've already swept the Giants. Now they have to. If they beat the Cardinals, and they lose, they went against the Giants. They hold the conference record too.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they were tied, so that comes down to that. Yeah. It goes to division, and then it goes to conference record, and then it goes to basically. I think it's. I'm not sure. I think it's.
Is it scheduling too?
No, it's not. I don't think it's scheduling. I think it. Honestly, I don't. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
I thought it was. I thought I heard scheduling. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think it. I don't know. It might be Dave. I'm not sure. But I remember before it used to go down to, which I know it goes down to division, then conference. Okay. conference play, who has the better record, not head to head, but conference record, number one. Division, then conference. Then before it used to go to be point, if you're tied with that, it's head to head. That's what it is. And then if it's head to head the same, say like you split versus every team.
Head to head we split. So
yeah, then that's fine. That's like a mute point there. It usually is. But then it goes down to points scored is what it was.
Well, if it's head to head points scored, we blew them out. So
yeah, I just want to take care of business.
I don't know. I mean, to me, I don't know. It's confusing.
I hear. And you know what he said, screw Santa Claus. I'm keeping it real here. Fly Eagles into the cement. I agree with you, brother. I'm just trying to be nice, Eddie, because it's Christmas season. I'm trying to be nice. I'm changing my ways here because I'm trying to be a new guy in 2024.
That team's having some issues right now. I don't know what it's about, but something's not right.
Let them have all the issues they want. I don't give a damn. They're giving us a break here, and you know what? Now all we got to do is this. Now
I don't know the whole story, but I know something ain't right over there.
Now it's just control your own destiny. Now, if you lose, if you don't get that number 1 seed, or you're not going to get the number 1 seed because San Francisco is going to definitely get that. We know that. But that number 2 spot, Dave, is wide open.
Not necessarily though. Not necessarily, because San Francisco's going to play Baltimore.
But Dave, they really have to lose 2 games if you really think about it.
And plus, I think they have the Rams too.
They do. They can lose. I think.
And the Rams are a division rival with them, so they know them pretty well. So
even if they tie, Dave, they hold that tiebreaker against us.
That's true.
They had tiebreaker. So plus they're better conference record. I think they've only lost 1 game in the conference.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I looked at their schedule and I know they have Baltimore this week or Christmas today, I think it is, or something like that.
They have Baltimore this week.
Right.
Christmas night. Yeah, that's going to be a hell of a game too. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is one of the things where you control your own destiny. If you win out, you know what? You deserve that 2nd spot. If you lose the game, shame on you, brother. You hold your own destiny. So I want that 2 seed so bad. I'm okay with that, Dave. Because
if we have that 2 seed, we need to play at home, and we're good at home.
If you get that 2 seed, Dave, you play all the way to the conference finals, and you go to San Francisco. Then you're going to go to Lehigh Stadium, of course, and play that last game. But I'd rather have 1 game at home, against one of the biggest teams out there. So
I totally agree.
Definitely. Matt says, let's hope they lose to the Giants. Hey, listen, at least lose 1. You got 2 out of 3 versus the Giants. At least lose 1 for me. I will definitely be a Tommy DeVito fan. I'll tell you that.
Hey, Matt, do you think the point spread for that game's kind of high? Last I checked, it was Giants getting 12. Yeah,
12.5 today. 12.5 today. Yeah.
I was surprised about that. That was kind of high.
Is it in San Francisco? I'm not really sure. I think it's actually.
I believe it is in San Francisco. I'm pretty sure. I think it is. Yes, Eddie. I'm pretty sure I read that.
Let's see.
I think it is in San Fran.
Oops, wrong one. Let's see.
Yeah, they. It's going to be a great game either way. I mean, both teams are really good. So, I mean, I think Lamar's playing out of his mind right now, to be honest with you. That's just me.
He's playing good. I mean, yeah, it's in San Francisco this week as well.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought that's what I read.
San Francisco's given 5 points on that line.
Yeah, I read that. I heard that too. Yeah.
Yep. Matt Dugan says Rams may have to get a win in the last week. I think they will. I mean, that if
when San Francisco was on that 3-game losing streak, the Rams were a part of that 3-game losing streak. When they went out and beat them, but again, San Francisco had injuries that day, so it wasn't. They weren't.
But it's all. I mean, if you get healthy at the right time, anything can happen. We all know that.
But to me, the way I look at it, they are a division rival. So to me, it's like anything can happen in it. Yeah, I mean, they know each other really well.
It all falls down to Matt Stafford. Which Matt.
I agree. Which Matt Stafford shows up, and
if he can spin the ball and get it to Paku, Cooper Kupp and
Cooper Kupp. Yeah, they have weapons. There's no doubt about it.
They do. But when you talk about the Niners, I mean, God, they have every weapon in the world.
What don't the Niners have? My gosh.
Exactly. And he says Baltimore's a different team on the road than at home. Yeah, definitely. That's the one thing at Baltimore.
So are we. What's the point?
Yeah, that's the thing too. I mean, some teams are like that, but that's if you look at Baltimore and you look at the Cowboys, they're pretty eye catching, exactly the same. Great offense that can score the point. With them, it's great running game of scored, but they did lose their running back this week.
Actually, Odell's playing well for them lately.
Odell's he's been a manager. I mean, the only problem is if he don't get the ball, he gets pissed. He gets
upset. Right. Well, that's typical him.
But Baltimore, I tell you what, man, whenever they play, that defense plays ball, man. No matter what they do, every game they keep the defense in there. They're a great, solid defense. But yeah, Eddie, you're 100% right. They're a different team. Night and day on the road as well at home. Let's see. Matt Dugan says, at least we both don't want to go to San Francisco to go down. I I do.
Go
Of
from
course,
a
I
trip
want
to
both
yeah.
teams. I want
Sure.
both teams ahead of us to, go down. I definitely want that because if the Eagles lose one game, or even if they win out and Dallas wins out, Dallas wins that division.
I
Green Bay
hope
lost this week,
I yeah.
so the division's ours.
I
But you
think
just
I
got to
think
take
the
care of business.
Giants take. I think the Giants just might take one game from. I don't know which one it's going to be, but we'll see.
Dave, I don't know, man. The way they're playing right now,
Well,
I don't know.
DeVito's actually playing pretty well. I mean,
Mhm. Yeah, Odell didn't. He didn't have crap. He had one catch, and that's what I meant about the temper tantrum. One catch.
wouldn't the Giants just like to come in there and play spoiler?
Well, Dave, careful
I
what
mean,
you
not
wish
that it matters.
for.
Eagles already in the playoffs. I understand that, but
But Dave, careful what you wish for. We have a spoiler in Week 18. That our division rival, the Commanders.
yeah. Well, I think that they benched Sam Howell.
Yeah, I know. Jacoby Brissett's playing.
Who's their backup? I don't even know.
Jacoby Brissett.
Oh, is it Jacoby Brissett? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'd rather have San Francisco to be the first seed over the Eagles. No, I agree with that 100%. 100%. I think we match up well. I mean, it's going to be round two. I hate to say it, but every year we lose to San Francisco 49ers in the playoffs.
Yeah, well, they have our number. They just have our number. I mean,
but going back to Philadelphia for round three, if the Eagles got the number one seed for somehow, I don't want to go back to Philadelphia. I don't want round three in Philadelphia.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think I personally think. I mean, take it for a grain of salt, but I think they get the 5 seed.
Who's the Eagles?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you never know. I mean, they have the easiest schedule. They have the Carolina Panthers, of course. I'm not sorry.
They have to play the Giants. They have the
Arizona Cardinals.
I'm saying Giants, Cardinals, Giants. They get Giants, Cardinals, Giants. So
easy schedule. We have we have a juggernaut. Miami Dolphins.
We got Miami, Detroit, and then we play Washington. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 2 tough teams, and 2 of the teams
I think we can beat Detroit. Detroit doesn't scare me. They're good, but they're
still playing for that playoff spot. The good thing is
they are, and I'm not saying they're not, but
the good thing is we get them at home. We get them at home.
That's what I'm saying. At home, we're just
So my thing is you got to win the next 2 and then play it out on the road in Washington down there.
I want this game. I want to win this Miami game. That's the game.
I want to win all 3. I want to win
out. I give one game at a time. We've been saying that for
Yeah.
But to me, this is the way I look at it, though. You win this Miami game, that gives you confidence that you had a road win. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then you're coming back home, you play Detroit. Okay. And you knock them down, and then you just go to Washington and finish it out.
Knocking down's an easy thing to say, Dave, but we got to do it on the field first.
I get it.
We just can't have a letdown. I mean, like I said, controlling your own destiny. If I'm me, Dave, you know how I am. I'm right on that billboard, right in the locker room. As soon as you walk in there, control your own destiny.
It's amazing. I think Miami's a 1.5 point favorite.
Yeah, they're 1.5 is what they are.
Mm-hmm.
That's home field. That's a pick'em game. Saying, okay, well, it's home field. We're going to get the home field. Home field is usually between 2 to 3 point, swing, being a home field advantage. But we'll see. But Dave, let's move forward here, man. Let's move forward to this Miami team here.
Yeah,
we're playing Miami. As
you
said earlier,
they have Hill, they have Waddle, they have weapons.
They have weapons. I'm not going to say they don't. I mean, what scares me the most is I want to look for that comment really quick here. And actually,
you're freezing up on me, big man.
I know. Keep going. I told you, Dave. I'm
just saying. I said they have weapons. They have Mostert. They have Hill. They have Waddle. They have a very good. I mean, and Tua's playing, and Tua's actually survived the season. He's not in concussion protocol. Like he's been the last 2 seasons. He's actually playing well. So their running game's good with Mostert. Mostert's having a great year this year. He's doing really well.
Yeah.
Hill
Dave,
is Hill.
If I freeze, keep going because I'm
saying Hill is Hill. You're not going to stop him. That's just he is who he is. But he's coming off an ankle injury, so maybe he won't be 100%.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, what scares me the most is I'm actually before I froze up, I'm trying to look for this comment really quick. There was one comment that I definitely want to talk about. That,
Miami's but it's funny. Miami's defense they can be beat. I mean, you can run on them a little here and there.
You can, but here's a comment I want. Eddie says Buffalo's running backs are more physical than Miami's. Miami is a finesse team. That actually scares me too because the outside corners, when you move Micah Parsons in, if you're playing a team, what are you going to do? You're going to attack that best defensive in there. That's going to be Parsons. If you run attack him, Dave, what scares me the most, it's not Mostert that scares me the most. It's Devon A-Chain. When he gets that open space outside.
He didn't practice today either, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's only Wednesday. He's definitely
I
playing.
get it. Yeah.
Just like last week, they held out Tyreek Hill not to play last week when they really didn't need him, of course, but they held him out just for this game.
Did I hear something about A-Chain? Something about injury? I don't know. I thought I heard something about A-Chain.
He's been injury all year long. He's still been playing though. When they need him, I think he's definitely going to play. But he's the back that scares me. Just like I said last week with James Cook, he scares me because of the fact he's a downhill runner. A-Chain is the east and west guy. He's been injured, of course. He is banged up. I'll say that.
I heard he was banged up. I did hear that. Yeah.
But he's one of those guys that, listen, man, you can't tackle what you can't catch. And they have two of them, Tyreek Hill and A-Chain, So yeah.
We have to get off to a good start. And Dak's got the offense going too. I mean, the offense wasn't great against Buffalo.
Yeah, well, they better flip the script this week, Dave, because this could be a shootout. This could be a track meet in Miami.
Eddie says Hill is hurting. He is hurting.
He's been hurting ever since that injury he had. It looked like the horse collar, but it wasn't a horse collar. That play that he had 2 weeks ago. But they gave him a whole week off. They didn't use him last week. But
he did come back in that game when he got injured. But
he was a decoy, Dave. He was a big decoy.
Oh, he was decoy. But did you hear the story of that?
No, I don't listen to stories, Dave.
Well.
Tell me the story.
Apparently there's a story about him coming back in that game. Apparently his wife called him on the phone and said, "Get back on the field."
I did hear something about his wife was saying, yeah, something like that. Yeah. I get that call from Katie all the time. When my Cowboys lose, Paul, get back in the saddle and do the damn show. I'm like, okay, Katie. And I'm a decoy. And
Stop cutting trees.
Exactly. Steve checks in. What's up, fellas? I only have one question for you guys tonight. How is that your Cowboys are vastly different at home versus away? How is it going to affect the Miami game? I like I said earlier, Dave, you go first. Why do you think we're different away from
Steve,
home?
we've been talking about that. They're 3-4 on the road. I can't figure out why they can't win on the road. It just doesn't make sense to me. But at home, it's a different atmosphere. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't get it. A lot of people are saying the same thing. They don't understand why they can't win on the road.
If I had an answer, I would have a crystal ball.
If I had an answer, I'd tell you. I just don't get it. It makes no sense.
The only thing I can think of is, number one, it's, what? I blame a head coaching, number one, because if you can get up for the home game, you can't get up for an away game.
Oh, but I did hear a pizza story, though.
Who? The peaches from Mario Kart?
No, I heard a pizza story.
Oh, pizza. Who? Is Ben DiNucci back in?
No.
Oh, I thought you were talking Ben DiNucci's story.
No, I heard that they ordered pizza at the hotel. It came late, and 5 guys came in and actually were at the hotel and served it to them. And they said the pizza wasn't very well. So I guess maybe it hit them. I don't know. Maybe.
Hey, well, you know what? That's called road.
I mean, I'm not making any excuse, but that is true. They did order pizza at the hotel.
Well, Dave, that's called, hey, listen, if I'm running the show in Dallas and I got some team coming in, they order pizza. You know what? I'm putting some ball hairs and everything on that son of a bitch.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
No, I don't care. I'm giving you my advantage. You know what I mean?
But the funny part was 5 guys came in and delivered the pizza.
Yeah, okay. You had 5 guys of whatever, something on there that they did illegally.
Well, I think 5 guys wanted to meet the Dallas Cowboy players. That's why they all showed up. So.
Yeah, well, whatever.
I don't know about that, but all I know is they did order a pizza at the hotel. Apparently, maybe it didn't go well with their stomach. I don't know.
Yeah, but my thing, Steve, is why I think, coaching, number one, if you can get up for a home game, you can't get up for an away game, number one, that's coaching staff. But the other thing is, too, if we're a football team and we play in the beautiful city of Miami where it's 80-degree weather all year round, you play in this great atmosphere. But when you go away to a different atmosphere, colder, different turf, colder turf, it's a little bit different to me. I don't want to assume
that rain was coming down in the second half, though. That rain was pouring in the second half.
I don't want to hear that shit, Dave. Because
because Coach McCarthy said it was great in the first half. Everybody was cool. And then the second half, the rain just came down.
But, Dave, I don't ever want to use rain as
I'm not using weather as a factor. I'm just saying that's what it was.
Because, Dave, week 1, torrential downpours, we put up 40 points, Dave.
We did. Well,
so I don't want to hear that crap. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not saying. I'm just stating a fact that it was pouring in the second half.
I get that. Yeah, Eddie says that Chain's baked. He's been banged up all season. Like, I during the college show with me and Bill, we talked about some possessions, prize possessions coming into the NFL, and I said A-Chain was probably going to be one of the best running backs this year because sitting behind Robinson, he had just as much yards as Robinson at Texas last year. He's a speed back, and Atlanta's not using Bijan Robinson the right way.
Yeah, they're not. I don't understand that. I can't figure that out.
It's coaching and scheme. I mean, Miami said, you know what? Hey, we're going to go out and get the fastest running back this year in the draft. A-Chain, nobody really talks about him. We're going to get him because we have a track meet team. If they would have brought in like a Robinson, he would have been okay under the system, but he wouldn't have been excelling the way he is at other places, but not at, Pantherland.
I mean, not to stick with Atlanta, but how does Atlanta go down to Carolina and lose 9-7?
Because they both suck.
Or 9-6, whatever it was.
When you got a quarterback like Desmond Ridder and an idiot coach, and people that you don't use,
But Carolina, who has like 2 wins all year, I could understand that.
It's coaching, Dave. When you got great, I want to call it like the triplets. You have Kyle Pitts, you have Drake London, you have Bijan Robinson, all first, top 5, top 10 picks in the last year's 3 years of the NFL draft, and you can't do anything. Your quarterback and your coaching, it's all what it comes down to.
That blew me away.
They both suck. Steve says the only good thing for you is the Dolphins offense was 180 last week with Tyree Hill in it. Take him out, and you can take out the cheetah, and your Cowboys win. I think he's going to play this week, but the thing is, you just got to keep him.
Cheetah.
I would, yeah. I'll take a sportsmanship.
Well, I don't think the cheetah's ankle is not 100%. It's really not.
But still, right. Man, listen. You still have Waddle out there. You still have our boy from
Waddle's good. I like Jalen Waddle. I do. I always did.
And there's one player that I don't want to see this week. Cedric Wilson step up. I don't want to see him do anything this week.
Yeah, that would be a not a good thing.
I can't see Mr. Cedric Wilson out there.
Well,
yeah. But Dave, how do you think this game's going to play out here with the Buffalo Bills?
Miami Dolphins. I've been trying to figure this out for the past 4 days. I really don't know. I don't know. We have to run. I think Dak's got to get off to a good start. Get the offense going, score first, get on the board, and then let the defense do their thing. I think we'll be okay. But it's just going to be – it could be a shootout. It really could. Think about it.
The offense, I think we can score. I think we can run the ball on them. Their defense is not the greatest, but they have been playing a lot better since they got Jalen Ramsey back.
Is he back?
Yeah, he's back. He's been back a couple of weeks now. Yeah.
Okay.
They've been playing a lot.
I haven't followed Miami too much lately. I don't know what's going on with them.
He's been back ever since they've been back. I think they've been number 3 in the league versus points differential. They've been playing good ball on defense, but the thing is, you can attack them. You see in the slot. I think that's because Ramsey doesn't follow as much, so you put him in a slot, of course, where he's been. But you got to play fundamental football. You got to play balanced football. You got to run the ball. I think Pollard. I think Rico has to have a big game. They have to do that. But the thing to me is on defense, we have to shut down Tua. I shot him down. You got to get in his face. You got to put pressure on him. He's different. Mm-hmm. He's different when he's being hurt with pocket pressure.
Tua can kill you if he's dead on.
If you leave him alone with no pressure, he can beat you. He can find.
Oh yeah, if you put pressure on him, it's a different story.
Because here's the thing, Dave. Listen, I don't care if you're the best corner in the world. You're all universe. If you give me, 5 to 6 seconds to throw the ball, you ain't going to stick my wide receivers for 6 seconds. I'm going to find somebody. You know what I mean? So you've got to get pressure. Lawrence, Parsons. If Hankins coming back this week, Gallimore, he's been MIA.
Is Hankins coming back this week?
I have no idea. All I see is he's limited in practice LMP. So we'll see about that.
Well, that's a big. That helps a lot if he's back.
Yeah, but you got to get pressure. This front 7, I'm going to say front 4. Our linebackers really haven't been a presence at all. They're sound players, they're fundamental players, they're pieces. But that front 4, that rotation, I'm going to say, front rotation of 5 to 6 has to step up this week because you got to get to him.
Do you think the game changed a lot when Martin went out? When Martin got hurt?
No, because it was that way in the first quarter. Same thing.
Yeah, but it was only 7. It wasn't a big. They were not big though.
But they were still getting pressure on the inside. And I'll tell you,
to me, Tyler Bass doesn't work for me. I'm sorry.
No, of course he does. Then you got Brock Hoffman, the same situation.
That's what I'm saying. He's not. Tyler Bass isn't Zach Martin.
But here's the thing: the person that I want to call, turncoat Terrence Steele last week, he got turned every freaking play, Dave.
Yeah.
He was getting turned last week. That wide end, he was coming right through the end, Dave, and just blowing him.
Steele's still coming off that injury, too, so leave him alone a little bit.
Dave, it's freaking week, 15? I'm not giving him any credit. 15 weeks. You've been good for, 13 weeks. Don't 13 give me out of 15.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I hear you.
But you know what? Then again, Dave, I do blame one person. I do blame Mike McCarthy for that, number one, because if Terrence Steele's getting beat, and especially, if Zach Martin's out of the game and Terrence Steele's getting beat on that right side over there, you're damn well you got 3 best tight ends out there. You got Ferguson, Hendershot, Shoemaker. Why don't you put an extra tight end, go 12 personnel? Hell, I don't care, go 13 personnel and put an extra tight end on that side. You're getting beat on that side. What? Where was that adjustment? Nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found. You're right.
Nope. Right. But Dave, this game here, man. Can we stop? Can we stop Miami?
I think we can. we have to just play smart football. I mean, for us to like I said, I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's close, but if we gather with a win, I'll be happy. Like I don't care how we do it, field goal, whatever.
No, I get
Win
that
again.
too. The win is a win, but I'm more concerned with
I mean, I'll take an Aubrey field goal to win it. I'm okay with that.
What I'm concerned is speed, man. Speed. I mean, I know they're the tight end. What's his name? Durham Smite's he's been banged up too. He's questionable this week too, but they got some weapons, man. And they've got
Miami's funny. They're a good team. They're a good team at times. And
the other thing is, Dave. Okay, what
are they 10-4 too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My thing is this, Dave. Okay, what team did we play that we got blown out that runs the most motion offense in the NFL? Remember that team I told you?
49ers?
Yes. What does Miami do the same thing? It's part of the Shanahan tree, right? That Niner tree when he was there. He learned the system under Shanahan as well. Mm-hmm. They are physical. They are speed, the 49ers. The Miami Dolphins are a finesse team, just like Eddie said. They're finesse. They show you motion. They show you a lot of window dressing. Hell, I don't know how many times I've seen Tyreek line in the backfield. We do it with CD a lot too. But when we do it, we know CD's getting the ball. We're very what's the word I want to say?
Vanilla.
Not vanilla. No, vanilla is you're getting the ball too. But my thing is when he lines up, you're getting the ball. It's a consistent thing. When he lines up, you're going to give him the ball. With Miami, Dave, last week I seen something I've never seen in my life. Not last week, 2 weeks ago when Tyreek was healthy in the first quarter. I seen Tyreek in the backfield. I seen Mostert in the backfield, and I see A-Chain in the backfield.
Wow.
It's like one of those old school, Oklahoma offenses where you're running the wishbone, and it's like, holy shit, I've never seen something like this. So you got three speed demons, and on that play, Tyreek went in motion, went to the left side, and you have Mostert and A-Chain in the backfield, and it was a toss to A-Chain. Mostert became the lead block. A-Chain broke one for 30 yards. That's what I mean with that speed. That's in that position, he's just like Hustek for the Niners being that fullback. Mostert becomes a fullback. And it's very scary with window dressing. That's something that Dallas concerns me because, Dave, we watch Dallas play. When they say motion, what does Dallas do? They're doing this. You here. You go there.
They're pointing.
They're pointing because, yes, I understand, Dave, go there. I'm going to tell you where to go. Go here, go. But a lot of that is like last second, like, what are you? Oh, I'm going here. You're going there. You can't do that. You got to know. You got to either follow your guy, play man up, play a cover two, play a shell, whatever you're doing. You got to be in that position when it happens. So they better do this homework. I'm telling you.
I'm sure Dan Quinn will have them ready to go this week.
I hope so, man. I hope so. Mm-hmm. So what do you think, Dave? I mean, what kind of score are you looking at? I don't really
score-wise. I've been trying to figure this out for the while, and I know if Miami's banged up like they say they are, I mean, with Hill being injured and I mean nobody practiced for the team today, and from what I saw on the report, I'm going to say Dallas 24.
Okay.
Miami 20.
Wow, 24-20, huh?
24-20.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, for all the
I think Miami goes up 17-10. We tied 17-17.
Okay.
We go up 24-17. They kick a field goal. We win 24-20.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to go a little bit higher than that. I think we rebound from this game. I think Miami can put up points.
I mean, Dak's got to put points on the board, though.
Yeah,
Dak's got to be on. Dak's lucky he didn't throw his 4 picks on Sunday. That's how lucky we were at that.
You know what, Dave? I'm going to play a little advocate here. I think if we get down early, it actually benefits us. I think in a low-scoring game, I think Miami could win this game. I think it's a shootout. If it's over 30 points, I think Dallas pulls this out because Dallas plays better when they're behind a little bit because Dak plays free football. He opens it up. McCarthy opens – for some reason, Mike McCarthy opens his eyes when we're down, and when Dak throws the ball out of the pocket, he's better. He's better than what we see. Okay. So I think Dallas can win this game. If they lose, Dave, I'm going to tell you it's going to be a low-scoring game. It's probably going to be in the area 24-20. I'll flip it there for the Dolphins. But I'm going to think it's going to be high-scoring. I think Dallas wins this game. I'm going to go 34-29 Cowboys. I think Dallas gets down first. Miami scores. Dallas comes back. It's going to be a couple stops here and there, but I think Dallas gets behind. Dallas comes back in the fourth quarter and scores at least 10 to 14 points, takes the lead for good. I want to see Dallas how they play this offensive game.
If it's a banged up Miami team, the way I see it, I think Dallas just Yeah, 24 points is enough to win it.
Yeah, but you know what, Dave? I mean, cat and mouse games. If my best player, I'm going to say he's injured because we all know, Dave. 2 weeks ago, when we seen the Dallas Cowboy report, we did the pregame show, and we had 4 people questionable. One person almost ruled out, and the son of a bitch plays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of cat and mouse games going on there. Hell, I do the same too. Going into this game here because Buffalo's right on your ass. The Eagles are on our ass. So you got to get every benefit you can get to, suffice your team as well.
Man, you're right.
So I don't know. I mean, I want to come out with the win here, but Dave, you know what? How about we give a bold prediction for this game? Last week we both shit the bed because we only had 189 yards total offense.
We did.
I had Dak going for 300. You had Dak 300 or something like that.
I don't think. I think I said 250.
250. Well, hell, he only had 100 something. We didn't have 250 yards total offense, Dave.
Total offense. I know.
Yeah. So I mean, let's rebound this week, Dave. How about you give me a bold prediction this game? And our 8 listeners out there, please let me know what you think the score is going to be. I don't care if you're thinking the Cowboys.
Yeah, we'd love to hear what you say. Yeah.
So, Dave, you're going 24-20 Dallas.
I got 24-20 boys.
All right, you got 24-20. I'm going 34-29 Cowboys. If you're still out there listening, check in. Let us know your score, too.
Yeah, we'd love to hear your scores.
Give me a bold prediction, Dave.
Bold prediction?
Yeah.
What? Okay. I think Michael Gallup has a good game.
What's a good game? He shows up to the field this week?
I think he shows up.
Well, I hope he shows up.
I'm going to say I think he gets a touchdown this game.
Oh, he's off the MIA milk carton again?
Yep.
Okay. Anything else? I mean, that's a bold
prediction. Big game for Tony Pollard, too.
Pollard? What kind of yards you got for him? Over?
I got Tony Pollard. I'm going to say a little under, maybe 75.
75.
And 2 touchdowns.
Oh, damn, Dave! You give him that's 21 points right there.
Right there. Yeah.
Then he got an Aubrey field goal, I guess.
Yep.
Right? All right. Cool. All right. Yep. My bold prediction this week, Dave. Here you go. You ready for this? Here we go, Dave. Here we go.
I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, it could be Lamb or Gallup. I'm going to go with Gallup this time.
All right. My bold prediction this week is Dak 325 yards, 2 TDs.
Have a day, Dak.
2 TDs, and here's where we're going to go. I've been on this kick for the tight ends here, Dave. I'm going to go. Fergie gets in the end zone.
Fergie.
And I'm going to keep going to this, Dave, until I get it right. I'm going to go 2 out of 3 because Hendershot is a little banged up this week, I hear.
Peyton.
So I'm going to go Fergie and Shoemaker get in the end zone this week on 2 TDs.
Shoemaker sees wow.
You know why? Because I want him to represent Michigan because they're playing in the semifinals.
So Shoemaker sees pay dirt is what you're saying.
It's Shoemaker and Pendershot this week. 2 TDs right there. Then I'm going to give Lamb 1, and you know what? Hell with I'm going to give Dak 1. He's going to give the brotherly.
You are. Oh wow! I'm impressed.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! It's Christmas season. Okay. I gotta give the TDs out there, dude. Christmas season, brother. It's Christmas season. I'm giving the TDs out.
You're going Lamb. You're going Dak. I'm going Gallup.
Dave, I'm giving it all. I'm giving Dak 1. I'm giving Ferguson 1. I'm giving Shoemaker 1.
What about Tolbert? Tolbert might get 1.
No, Tolbert's he's not even playing. Probably.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying.
Well, hell, if he does, you know what? Merry Christmas. Give him 1 too. I'm going to be like Oprah Winfrey. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. Hell, you know what? Hell, might as well give Rico a touchdown. Give Hunter Lumpkin.
Might as well.
Why not? But Dave, since we're in the holiday season here, how about we flip the script here and since it's holiday here, Dave, we got the snowflakes falling on our screen here.
Yeah.
Actually, I have snowflakes outside of my house. Anyway.
Jingle bells.
Yeah, that fat son of a bitch. If he comes on my roof, I don't know. I'll hear his ass. But Dave, how about we talk about some Christmas movies, man? In the Yarnell house, what Christmas movies do you guys talk about?
Have you not seen my wife's posts? Every day she's been watching a movie.
No, I've been on Facebook a little. I've been on Facebook.
Yeah, Amanda's been watching a movie every day till Christmas Day.
Right. So she's part of that Hallmark club, huh?
Not. I guess so, but it's just doing Christmas movies all the time. That's all I know.
So, Dave, what are your top 5 Christmas movies for you, Dave?
My top 5. I don't care what
Amanda says. I want Dave Yarnell's top 5 Christmas movies.
Dave Yarnell's top 5. Huh?
Yeah, we'll go 1. How about we go? How about we give me 1? I'll give you 1.
Okay, my first one. I got to go Home Alone.
Okay, I'll go a different way. Home Alone, that's a classic. I love that, man. Oh my god,
I love Home Alone.
The first one, right? The first one, right?
Yeah, I like the second one to be honest, but it's cool.
Really? Okay, I like
the second one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I do.
All right, mine, Dave, is going for one of my mom's favorite movies. I hate watching it, but I love watching that because my mom's gone. Miracle on 34th Street, man.
Oh, it's a classic.
I have to watch it every year because my mom, man. Have to.
Okay.
What about you? We'll do like wherever you want to stop. We'll go
the Christmas Story.
Oh, I love that movie. Holy crap. Oh man. All right. I love that
That's
movie.
my favorite because you gotta love Ralphie.
You do. Classic too. Classic. My other
Yeah,
one, Dave, it's
Fragile.
exactly. This movie to me, Dave, this movie here is one of my favorite. It's not new. It's a classic in many ways now, but you can't go wrong with the good old Elf.
Yeah, it's been 20 years since that movie's been out.
Has it really been 20 years?
20 years. Yeah, it
Oh
has.
my God. Wait a minute. So I was 32
Elf,
when it came
it's
out.
been 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
32 years. So damn, so it's been 20 years since I've
20 years.
watched it.
I just saw that. You said that. I just saw that post not too, like, I guess
So
an hour or two ago.
that it doesn't seem like I watch it every year. It doesn't seem like I've watched it 20
Yeah,
straight years,
yeah.
Dave.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wow. Give me another one, Dave.
I love Christmas Vacation.
Really?
I
Really?
love Chevy. How can you not love Chevy Chase? Come on.
In your house, does the shitter ever get full?
I can't say that.
I'll tell you what, somebody shits up my shitter and does that to me, your ass is going to be gone from my house. I'll tell you that, Yep.
Yep.
Wow, that's a great movie. Wow. I think my other ones would be Home Alone, Dave, of course.
Yeah.
But I'll go cartoon, Dave. It's
Okay.
a tradition. It's a tradition to me to watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, brother.
Okay, so if we're gonna go cartoons, I got you there. My favorite cartoon Christmas story. I'm sorry. I like Frosty the Snowman. He's my favorite.
Really? You're
I love Frosty. I do. It's one of my favorite. It's the top hat. He melts. He melts inside the glass house. Yeah.
Wow.
He's Frosty. How can you not love Frosty the Snowman? I mean, everybody loves. To me, it's just one of the best ones.
I'm trying to look up something real quick. Somebody just sent me something about this. Where the hell is it at? Somebody being out this week. You mentioned Tyron Smith being out this week, correct?
I said he was on the injury report.
Yeah, he's saying he's not going to practice all week. Is what they're saying right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
No. So
that's not a good thing.
I know. Somebody just texted me that. One of my friends is a Cowboy fan. He's like, I just seen that Tyron Smith's not going to practice all week. So hopefully he's very doubtful.
They'll probably put him in bubble wrap until Sunday.
But I tell you what, man, if I'm Tyron Smith, man, I know you're damn near 40 years old right now. You got all the money in the world. How about you making a Christmas blessing that you're healthy for the rest of the season? That's your Christmas wish, 100%. But Dave, my last movie is going to be a movie that brings tears to my eyes every year. The Christmas Shoes. You ever seen that movie?
Christmas Shoes?
Yes.
No.
You got to check that movie out. I don't know who's in it, Dave. I watch it every year. It's about a kid whose mom is dying of cancer, and he only has a certain amount of money, and it's certain shoes that she wants before she dies because she had them before she gave them away or something. And the dad showed him a picture, and the kid went out and got it. And for some reason, a guy that looks like Santa Claus at the very end buys the shoes for the kid, and he goes home. And as soon as he wraps them up, he takes them to his mom, and his mom gets the shoes. He goes back out, and his mom passes away right there.
Oh, wow.
It's a good story. It's a good story. It really opens your heart about your family, your friends, and what the meaning of Christmas is. You know what I mean? It really did. It really hit me hard because my mom passed away, Oh,
okay. That makes sense. I've never seen it, but I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's definitely a good movie. But Dave, before we get out of here, how about we do
But before we do that, I would love to know what the chat thinks. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not?
Dave, thank you so much. Thank you so much for saying that. I was going to say that, but I didn't want to bring out a huge dilemma here because my thing is no.
Okay.
Why is it a Christmas movie, Dave? Because they played it that Japanese tower, it's Christmas setting. Is that the only reason, Dave? I've never seen a yippee-ki-yay, mother,fucker. You know what I mean? That's not Christmas to me, Dave. If it was yippee-ki-yay, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, yes. But Dave, no.
Well, I've seen people say it is. I've seen people say it isn't. I don't know. I'm asking you the question: Is it a Christmas movie?
Die Hard is an anti-Christmas movie.
Anti-Christmas movie.
See?
Okay. I've heard people say that it is. I don't know.
Okay, Dave. Here, I'm going to ask you a question here. The good.
I love Bruce. I'm a Bruce Willis guy, so to me, it is. So
Okay, Dave, do you let your little one watch this? Do you let Hunter watch Die Hard on Christmas?
No,
Why
no.
not? I thought it was a
He's
Christmas movie,
six.
Dave.
He's
I don't know,
6.
Dave. Okay, you'll let him watch Santa Claus, but you're not going to watch Die Hard, and you're calling it Santa Claus. You're calling it a Christmas movie.
How about an adult Christmas movie? How's that?
Christmas is not adult movies. Then why don't you let him watch Billy Bob Thornton then? Watch a double feature: Die Hard and Billy Bob Thornton being bad.
No,
Santa.
I would not let. No, okay, I got it.
No, it's so
No,
many people.
I'm just saying. I've seen a poll on it, and people actually have said yes, it is. I don't know. I mean, I'm on the fence. So.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I've seen it, millions of times too. But a lot of people say
it's been asked. The question has been asked, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Christmas Story is a Christmas story. See, thank you very much.
I love it. Oh, it's my favorite movie.
What is Die Hard? The plot of Die Hard? I'm going to go out there and hold hostages, whatever. I'm going to beat the shit out of everybody. Where is Santa Claus even in the freaking movie, Dave?
Merry Christmas.
Is Santa Claus even in the movie in Die Hard? Is he in the movie?
I have to watch it again. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think he is. If he did, he probably, Bruce Willis probably shot Santa Claus. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, and shot him, Dave. Like,
I don't know.
It's not a Christmas movie. It can't be a Christmas movie.
But okay, it was just a question. I didn't.
Is Bad Santa a Christmas movie? Because Santa's in that movie. Am I right or wrong?
You're on the money. What can I say?
But you know what? Hey, a lot of people, it's to each their own, man. That's why people have polls out there. Everybody's a valued opinion to their own thing out there.
Yeah.
I just don't think it is because, to me, man, I'm sitting there on Christmas morning or Christmas Day. You're watching a movie. You're all about Santa and giving out to other people. Paying it forward, being with your family. And then if I'm sitting there, my dad used to watch it. I remember my dad put it on. I'm like,
let's all watch Die Hard on Christmas Day.
You're in the giving mood. Oh, it's a great present. Oh my God, thank you, Mom. I always wanted this. Oh, thank you, Paul. You know what? Put on Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. No, they just ruins Christmas to me,
Okay, I got you.
You go from Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin, a great movie there. You're going from Christmas Story, Miracle on 34th Street. You watch those, and all of a sudden, Yippee-ki-yay comes on, and it's like, okay, that's just like watching a Aladdin movie on Halloween, brother. You know what I mean?
I just love what I love when go back to Christmas Vacation when he gets the lights all on the house. And it's bright as all can get.
It's funny. It's funny because I got 2 cats from Steve. Of course, Steve, our host on Commander's Gridiron.
Right.
I have the 2 cats from him, and I tell you, I went away for like a day, and I think I told you this. The cat jumped in my tree and knocked my tree over in my movie room.
Yeah, you said that. I saw. Yeah,
you
said.
You gotta be kidding me. The damn cat doesn't go near the tree when I'm home. Then I go out for like a day. I come back and my tree is on the ground. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And I'm the type, Dave, you know me, I have ADHD and everything has to be perfectly set. Like this ball here, that has to be 6 inches over this ball here. Right. And it took me a damn 4 hours to put that tree back together with every ball correctly.
I bet it did. I bet it did. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, Dave. I just think it's not a Christmas movie to me. But
well, just like I said, to some people it is, to some people it's not.
Here's what we're gonna do, Dave. We're gonna leave it up to one viewer to give us her opinion. Okay.
But Charlie Brown Christmas is the best.
Hell yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic.
Classic. Yeah.
What about the one with Baby New Year? Are you a fan of that?
Baby New Year.
Well, what card? It's been so long since I've seen that. Where it's Baby New Year or something like the little fat kid. Baby. I forgot what the hell it is. I'll have to.
Got me on that one.
We're gonna let Eileen, whatever our best viewers out there, A1 class, Eileen, Merry Christmas to you. Probably won't see us until then, but Merry Christmas to you. One of our best viewers. Love you like a sister.
But Eileen is top. She's definitely our top one. Yeah, so that's for sure.
We're gonna let Eileen decide this for us, Dave. Eileen, the question of the night, question of 2023. All the viewers, the millions and millions of viewers need to know this answer.
Millions.
Thank you, Dave. Let me talk to you. Here we go.
Let me talk to you. Yeah.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? We're going to let Eileen answer that question.
Eileen gets to answer it? Okay.
Eileen, exactly, Eddie. Let us know. There we go. Eileen, let us know if Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Eileen, we need to know, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yes or no?
She's going to be the judge. She's like Judge Judy out there, whatever that what was that lady, the Judge Judy and whatever the hell the other one was. She's going to put the gavel down and she's going to say yes or no.
Who was the other one? I don't remember.
I don't freaking know. Judge Judy. Dr. Ruth was a sex guy.
I was a Judge Wapner guy myself, so.
Oh, Judge Wapner. That's it. That's it. Yeah, Judge Wapner. I remember him.
Yeah, I liked Wapner. He was cool.
Okay, let's see. Eddie says no. We already know Eddie says no in my best LA Knights voice. Dave, give us our best LA Knight voice, and not a yeah, but give me a no in LA Knights voice.
No.
Thank you. Thank you. There we go. So we're gonna wait for Eileen to give us her opinion.
Eddie, let me talk to you. Yeah.
No, don't try to coincide with her here, trying to give her some help here. I already know what she's going to say. I definitely know what she's
I don't know. I'm excited to hear it.
Me too. Me too. But Dave, before we get into final thoughts here, what is the one biggest tradition that you do on Christmas Eve, and one Christmas tradition you do on?
Wow.
And yes, I'm drinking coffee again. I am hooked on tea and coffee.
The one tradition on Christmas Eve.
Or do you have one?
I used to.
Used to?
Yeah, but we don't do it as much as anymore.
That's because you watch Die Hard now. You're
I guess I guess it's pajamas and a movie night.
Die Hard.
Whatever movie they decide, I don't know. I don't get to pick.
You ain't watching Die Hard in that house with a man.
No, that's not gonna happen.
No. Sorry, so pajama night on Christmas Eve and a movie, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
To me on Christmas Eve, I've always had a tradition going back to I was like 4 or 5 years old. You always get to open one present on Christmas Eve.
See, we don't do that.
Yeah. We always open one Christmas present on Christmas Eve, so we always pick one. And
I'm a fan of that, but at the same time, I'd rather wait the next day. I'm good with it. Either way.
I'll tell you what, I'll tell you a little story real quick, Dave. I remember when I forgot how old I was. I was a kid still in high school. Remember the PS1 came out, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody wanted the PS1. And I remember my mom's like, "You're not getting it." I didn't believe in Santa at that time. Santa is real, kids, but I didn't believe in Santa at that time.
Yes.
But I remember wanting the PS. I think it was PS1 or PS2. I forgot which one it was. And I didn't think I was getting it. I asked for it. And I remember on Christmas Eve, I went over and opened one present. My mom was so dead tired. She's like, she used to call me Pikun, a Japanese nickname. She's like, Pikun, go ahead and pick one gift. And I was like, okay, it looked like a video game, Dave. So I went over and I picked this one. I was like, Mom, what about this one? She didn't even look at me, Dave. She's like, yeah, go ahead and open it. So I opened it up and it was Crash Bandicoot.
Okay.
I got that game and I was like, yes, I got a PS. My mom's like, how do you know? And I was like, I got a PS game. I was like, yes, Santa's coming. And she was, after that, Dave, we weren't allowed to open a present. We were, but my mom had to pick the present.
Oh, you are? Okay, right.
It wouldn't give the present away for something else. Yeah. But we do that here.
Gotcha.
We do one present, but, everybody picks one present. Me, Kitty, and Chelsea, we always pick one present. But Christmas Day, do you have a tradition?
Usually breakfast in the morning with family.
Okay.
Yeah, family comes over. It depends where we are. If we're here at our house, then after that we'll either go to my mom's house for lunch. That's pretty much what we do. Years ago, the day after Christmas, my cousins, families, everything, we used to go house to house. It was kind of cool. Somebody would do breakfast, somebody would do lunch, somebody would do dinner. We would, and then we just, travel. And by the time you were done, you felt like a fat, you felt like you were huge,
Eileen says, Eddie, but Eileen, we need to know. We need to know your opinion. We're not getting off yet until you let us know. I'll stay on here for 8 hours if I have to. I need to know, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Eddie says, hell no. I say no. Dave says yes in his eyes, but not in his household. So, yes.
But like as I was saying, we would go from house to house. People would have breakfast ready in the morning. Then we'd chill out for like 3 or 4 or 5. We haven't done it in a long time, but.
Do you guys open presents at every house? Is there always something under the tree for every house you go to?
Nah. Well, actually, for the kids there are, because they'll go to my mom's house, and they'll have chocolate for them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Dave, how about we do this? It's Christmas time. I really get into it. What is one gift that you always get for Christmas from your family?
Oh,
that you're getting every year.
I guess Listerine in my stocking. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's what it called that.
I know every year I get socks, underwear.
Yeah, socks. There you go. That works.
Socks, underwear, and I don't know why. Even I've been out of the office for 2 years now. Every year I get a tie. I don't know why I don't do ties.
I know for a fact I'm not getting that.
I haven't worn a tie in 2.5 years, and I
don't think I've ever worn one in my life, except for maybe a wedding.
I got like 300 ties. I think I haven't worn one in 2 years.
If you count weddings being in, other than that, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. All right, Dave. Before we get out of here, brother, how about we do some final thoughts, man? You want to give a shout out to any extended family, any family out there?
I want to wish everybody out there a very Merry Christmas, happy holiday. Please be safe. Enjoy the football, because I know Football holiday, it can't get any better than this, and I know everybody out there, just tell the people you love, that you're, even if you're not, whoever you're with, just enjoy the time being with family and friends, because that's what Christmas is all about. Football, well, family, friends, football, enjoy yourself, have a good time.
Definitely.
And go Cowboys.
Definitely. Yeah, my final thoughts, it's being a father, being, almost like a fiance, I guess now, been married for 20 years, but now being about to get remarried. My thing is, you know what, just be happy around who's around you, your friends, your family. And there's no reason. What's that, Dave?
And if you have kids and they're opening their presents, cherish that moment, because that's their time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be out there, be around the people that you love, even the people you don't. Just one thing I want to say is I've always been blessed with a good Christmas, having money, a roof over my head, getting what I want. But just take time when you're posting all these pictures of your beautiful dinner, all the presents for you, your kids, your family. Take notice to the people that don't post anything, because they might not be the same situation as you, having the best Christmas. So, extend a blessing out to a person that's in need as well. I want to do it now, but I can't do it up in here. One of my friends that I dated after my ex-wife, I'll even say her name, Ashley Kratz, her mom, Miss Kratz. She used to take me down to K&A, Zombieland down there. And she used to, put together a Christmas spread for the homeless, the addicts. They're people too,
Right.
She used to take me down there, and we used to do that as well. So always pay it forward any way you can. And you never know, just because you have a great life, you don't know what's inside your book. Going from myself, December 22nd, 2017, great person checked in tonight, Matt Dugan, saved my life. A kid was only 19 years old at the time to save my life. A kid that I grew up coaching, saved my life. Who would have thought that? A kid that I coached, was hard on his ass every day, every game at the field, saved my life. Almost broke my window and came through my window, saved my life, before the cops got there and the EMTs. But just pay it forward, man. You never know. And just be blessed, man. Be blessed for everything you have out there. And just cherish the moments, like you said, Dave.
Cherish those moments, because you won't get them. You won't get them back.
Definitely.
Kids grow up and they leave, and by the time they're out.
And my last shout out is, I'm not going to say where I'm going, but I want to say to all my players that I've coached the last 2 years up here, I want to say thank you to the Johnstown Gators, of course, because you guys made me of what I am. I am moving forward to a JV level next year.
I heard that.
So
yeah.
I can't say if you're on PIAA rules. You can't, announce where you're going, because it's not time of the season yet. But
Right.
I want to say thank you to all the parents, players, and it's been a fun ride the last 2 years. I'm sorry we didn't get down to Disney. Screw you, Darrell Revis's team right there. Merry Christmas to you for beating me 4 times in the last 2 years. But hey, continue to be it, man. Just continue to thrive, brother.
Yeah.
I've gained 43 kids in my life, the last 2 years. So be blessed, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody out there, especially all our viewers out there who checked in over the last year and a half, 2 years that we've been on. Appreciate you. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. So Merry Christmas to you and your family. Number one, stay blessed, stay strong, and thank you for paying attention to the 215 Boys and Out of the Box Sports Entertainment.
Hey, we appreciate all of our viewers. We really do.
Definitely.
You guys chiming in, it means so much to us, and we're not going anywhere. So you keep chiming in. We want to hear from you.
Definitely not. And listen, if you, just like Dave said, if you're out there and you drink, please call an Uber. Be responsible for your life and all the others out there as well. And if you do get an accident, please call my good friend Jason Fine, 1-800-HURT-123, Attorney Big Al, workman's comp, personal injuries, motor vehicle accidents, slip and falls. Give him a call. He'll take care of you. Mention Out of the Box Sports Entertainment. No recovery, no fee, 33% and mention Out of the Box, and you definitely get that rate. 3 office locations, Cherry Hill, Pittsburgh, and Philadelphia, PA. So if you're in need of a lawyer, please reach out to him as well. Hopefully nobody needs it, because nobody during this time wants to get injured. Of course, we all want that to happen. So, Eddie, last comment. Have a Merry Christmas, Eddie. You too, brother.
Eddie, you too, man.
Thank you for tuning in. You've become a great fan of us also. And one person out there, go Fins. Screw you, Dan. I love you like a brother, but you, Dan. Okay.
Screw your Fins. Go Fins. Oh.
Yeah. You know what, Dan? This is like me saying go Eagles, but I'll never say that in your case. Dan says, haha, Dan, I appreciate it. Dan's like my right hand. He does so much for the network as well. Merry Christmas to you, Dan. Thank God it was like everybody on this network, I want to say thank you for everybody.
Is that the Danny?
That is Danny. That is Danny. Yep, that is Danny. That is Danny. And of course, we got them all. We got them all checking in. There's Ken Fry. Merry Christmas, guys. Ken, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you, your family as well.
What's up, big man? Let me talk to you. Yeah,
definitely. Without you guys, we would never have started this network. A year and a half ago, two people started it, one left. I continue going. And everybody, we're stronger. We're better than ever. And number one, we have fun doing it. We're a family doing this, and keep it going, man. That's all I can say, because sky's the limit as long as we're having fun.
Tell you, one of these days I'm going to catch up with my partner. I'm going to see him. I'm telling you, it's going to happen.
Definitely. I know. Eddie, thank you. Bleep the fins. Exactly. I agree with you 100%, brother. But guys, before we get out of here, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Beat the fish, Eddie. Beat the fish.
Damn right. Everybody have a great Christmas out there. And Dave, where are we going to be on Sunday this week?
Are we?
It's up to you. I'm ready to go. It's Christmas season.
I'm good to go. Why not? Sure.
You don't have any softball games this weekend, right?
No, no softball.
I don't have any football to coach this weekend, Dave.
No softball. No, we're good. No softball.
All right. So what time we play? We play at 4.
We are 4:25, I believe.
All right. How about we go on at 3:30ish? We'll go on. We'll do that, and we'll do a post-game show so we can beat.
If I'm out Christmas shopping, let's go.
Well, Dave, I am a size extra large. I've been losing weight. Okay. All right. All right. So, Dave, as we always say, man, we're ready to get out of here. So, what do we always say, brother? It's that time. It's that time.
It's that time. It's that time. Let me talk to you. Yeah. Go, boys, go.
You already know. Thanks for tuning in. Out of the Box Sports Entertainment, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. Like, subscribe, share, follow. Love you. Until then, have a Merry Christmas. And the 215
Merry Christmas, everybody.
And we'll see you this Sunday. Go, boys, go.
Go, boys, go.